Hi, I'm AprilPvd, and here I am in VR, and I wanted to talk to you about something that is very important to me. And the reason I'm talking to you now is because I haven't talked about it in a while, and that's my sobriety. On March 14th, 2023, I decided to experiment with not drinking, and it was a big step for me because tequila had become my comfort, my way of dealing with society and pressure and things at work and people that I had to interact with on a regular basis. There was this whole wonderful experience when I came home from work, and then I would walk my dog, and then I'd immediately go and get a shot of tequila out of the freezer, and everything would be wonderful. The only problem was I found myself making some big mistakes, like getting really drunk and forgetting that I had cooked something the night before, or leaving something on the stove, or not taking good care of my apartment, and little things like that. So I modified my situation so that I wouldn't have to cook on the stove. I bought a Tavola oven so that I could cook things in that oven, which would be on a timer, and that would allow me to, it would turn off by itself. And I did a few other things, like I started using these any day dishes so that I could cook anything else like bacon in the microwave, because bacon on the stove can get explosive if you don't watch it. So I modified my situation so that I could still continue to drink alcohol. Now, you might say I was coping, I was drinking responsibly, but the other thing that was happening was I was working out and I was trying to eat right, but I was having digestive issues, and I couldn't lose weight. So I decided to see what would happen if I stopped drinking and if I would lose weight. Okay, a week went by and I did lose weight, but I also gained clarity. And from that, I also stopped smoking and smoking pot or recreational cannabis. And I cut out edibles, and my mind cleared up. So in the past 23 months, I have been sober, and it has been wonderful. And I realized I used to talk about it more, and I was thinking that some people might have mistaken my silence for possibly backsliding, but it's just such a good part of my existence. Now, I have always drank, I think from the age I was 16 up until, so that was 2 years ago, so I was 61. I'm going to be 63 next month. But and I also smoked sometimes, and I had gone for long periods without smoking reefer or anything, and I was really glad about that. But then I got in with some bad people, and I started doing things again, and so I was kind of relieved that I had gotten back into no drugs, no mind-altering stuff. It may seem like such a simple thing to think about. I know most people a lot of people don't, but a lot of people constantly have to modify their brains in order to deal with reality. That's what I used to say. I used to say I needed to modify my brain so that I could deal with the things in my life. Now, of course, my life has changed a lot because I retired. That was a big thing, and that took off a lot of stress. I no longer had to come home and decompress, which was really, really, really big. But the other thing was that I still had some situations in my life that were frustrating, and that I did feel like I needed to drink and smoke. And a couple of things happened with that. Like, for instance, my apartment complex became smoke free. So it was really a big hassle to smoke pot, recreational pot. Now that I was retired, I didn't have to worry about getting drug tested or anything. But I didn't want to smoke around my apartment because of the rules. I didn't want to get evicted. And you could get evicted for breaking those rules. So when I made the decision to stop drinking, and then 10 days later I decided not to do anything else, it was a big relief. And it's been great. I feel a little bit I have reservations about talking about it because I know so many people struggle with it. I know people are out there going, oh, I can't stop, I just need another drink, or I just need another. And I haven't had that issue, so I feel very fortunate. And I don't want to belittle, or, it is a hard thing to do. But once I saw what the alcohol was doing to not just my mind, but my body, it became a no-brainer for me. Why would I want to continue to do that? And here's the other thing. That year that I decided to stop drinking, my rent went up by $200 a month, which was amazing because I was spending $200 a month on alcohol and recreational cannabis. So it became like an equalizing thing. I was able to pay my rent because I wasn't spending money on those substances. And of course, the other thing that's been helping me has been VR. I love this world. I love being able to come into places like this. And I'm going to show you a couple of other things that I have been doing that really make my life full and negates the need for me to have brain balancing chemicals. Now, of course, I'm not talking about chemicals that people need that are, for medication, for anxieties, for whatever, depression or whatever. I was doing recreational brain balancing, I called it. But now I'm living free of any substances other than, my blood pressure medicine and my cholesterol medicine and my vitamins. The first thing I'm going to show you right now is this game I play called Sail. It's a pirate game, and it's ironic that this is one of my go-to games now, because throughout World of Warcraft they used to have Talk Like a Pirate Day, and I played that game for 16 years, and every year that they had it I would say, we have to keep in mind that pirates are criminals and we shouldn't romanticize them. But this game is a lot of fun. You go out and find treasure, you go out, you sail a boat, and I love the way I feel sailing this boat. Even if it's in VR, to me I feel like I'm out there sailing. So let's take a look at me as a pirate. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. So this is my character. That's my outfit. Oh well, what are you gonna do? This is the port, and this is my ship. Oh, I didn't throw it out enough for enough. Oh, I did. It's way over there now. So this is my ship. It's purple, so I call it the Dearly Beloved. me show you what it looks like with its sails down. That's the cool part. It's like, it makes you feel like you're really sailing a ship. Before I can take off, I have to raise my anchor. And then the wind is taking me in the direction I'm going. There's another ship over there. Now, we can fight. If I were to go over and shoot at it, I could actually set it on fire and destroy it. Let's see what do I have. So I feel like the way I'm turning the wheel is really like I'm on a ship. Sometimes I even feel a breeze. Now, the ideal thing is to turn your sails to catch the breeze. And here is the map. So I'm going to go back to port for a second. Somebody in that boat, they turned around and they're heading back. And they have a much bigger boat than I do. I like a nice small boat. This is one of the smaller boats. Right now there's only 3 other people on this particular map. When you log in, you get randomly thrown into a map that can hold up to 8 people. If you go through that gate there on your ship, it just sticks you somewhere random on the map. Like that guy just went through and he ended up down there. Now, when you get loot, you don't actually get to get the money from it until you sell it. Otherwise, you could be killed and your loot would go to somebody else if they got the chest. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this. And then I'm going to go. I'm going to get one of these. So these are supplies you need for your ship, or to buy your ship, or to buy your, these are health potions to keep you from dying.
Ooh. Oh. I just dropped the bottle. Please give me that back. All right, thank you. I just drank it, rest.
All right, so I have 1 gold and 1 bronze. If you look on the map, you'll see that's where the golds go, and there's 2 bronze that you can do. I'm going to go ahead and start with the bronze, just to give you an idea of what these events are like. Now, in order to turn my ship, I have to drop the anchor. And then in order to go, I have to raise the anchor. Now, you can play with other people. Oh, signed up to be my teammate. And they will sign up and you can accept or reject. The main point being that you don't get hurt by friendly fire if they're on your crew. sometimes think that it's nice when you're playing with them, but I have a couple of issues. Like, okay, so sometimes kids are loud and noisy, and make a lot of noise unnecessarily. Oh, the other thing I have to do is make sure that nobody's coming up on me. Looks like everybody else has left this map. Sometimes people go to, you can go to a private, crash. Yep, I did. You can go to a private map. And what that means is that only you and whoever you give the room code to will be in there with you. Which is nice because that way you don't have to worry about being attacked. But I like the whole idea of a possible random attack. It gives it a little bit more excitement. Plus, you do get more loot from chests on a public server. So each server has a room code. I'm just going to... So the first thing I always do when I get to an island is drop anchor and turn around, because if someone does head my way, I want to be able to move out as fast as possible. But on all these islands, there are these crates that give you treasure, money, skulls that you can use for other events. So I bought this skull. This is the lowest price one. And you put it on these, you have to kill 12 of these enemies. So because this is the lowest level, it's only 12. The next level is silver, which is 25. And then the highest level is the gold, which is 50. So now you get treasure from this chest. And now I have 1,440 worth of gold in my chest. Now I'm leaving because there is a ship heading my way. And he's attacking me. Hey, what are you doing on my ship? What are you doing on my ship? Hey! Hey! Hey!
The fuck did you come from? And why aren't you down? Bro, what?
Yeah. Alright, so somebody got on my ship and attacked me. And now this guy is on my ship shooting. Go back. I don't know why he's on my ship. I want to go back and get this guy's chest. Why are you on my ship? Dude. So the guy I killed, his chest is right here. hurry up and get this before it disappears. What are you doing on my ship? Dude. Alright, so now I can take this guy's chest. Okay, he just... I can take this guy's chest and put it in mine. Oh, he didn't have anything. But now this guy is coming, so I need to run. Oops, and he's shooting at me. Might be the same guy. I'm gonna get to port. Coming on my tail. I can see him on the map. He's trying to capture me. But once I get past these flags, I'm safe.
I can't say my parking's too bad, huh?
What's going on with these balls? Hello.
I got a question. Why wasn't you taking damage?
I did take damage, but then I drank.
You did?
Yeah.
Because I kept hitting you guys, and you guys weren't taking any damage.
That guy wasn't taking damage, and I don't even know what he was doing on my ship. But
Yeah.
how come this one is underwater? Anyways, so this is sail. Hey guys. Hey, why don't you go over here and put on a shirt, and you can pick legs, and you can put on boots. All right?
No, I don't know how to do that, mate.
You just come right over here, and you click on shirts to put on a shirt, and then you click on legs to put on boots or have a peg leg.
Or a beard.
You can put on a beard, and you can get a monkey if you click on pets. So click on legs. Click on legs, so you can put on shoes.
Ew, this looks so good, mate.
Anyone got a white candle?
Oh, it looks so good, matey.
Don't forget, put on legs. Click on legs so you can put on shoes. Put on a boot and make one of your legs a peg leg. Alright, so I am done. That's my work for today. And I'm heading out. Now, I hope you enjoyed that. Of course, the only drawback is that there are a lot of kids in the game. And I really feel sorry for kids in VR because for me, for anybody, it's a very realistic place. It's not like when you type on the keyboard. When I played World of Warcraft, there were always kids in the game, but I never really knew them as kids because I didn't hear their voices. And they didn't interact with me the same way. Like these kids in Sail will say to me, "Grandma, you sound like a grandma," or whatever. But if I had a kid and they were in VR, I would be in VR right with them. But of course, I don't have kids, so what do I know? But other than that, the game is a lot of fun, and I really enjoy the feeling of being on my ship, the dearly beloved. This next game that I'm going to show you is called Legendary Tales. And while I have been comparing it to World of Warcraft, of course it has its limitations because it's not as big as World of Warcraft. And I actually got to the end game today because somebody ran me through it. But it was good. We had fun, and I enjoyed it, and I will be replaying it again and again with other people. So the thing, it is co-op. You can have up to 4 people with you. I look forward to the day when we can do something like World of Warcraft in VR. But flat screen games, I can't play anymore because I can't sit at the keyboard and press F1, F2, F3. I like to be able to slash, and as you'll see, I'm actually using my arms and hands to use my weapons. So let's look at Legendary Tale.
Yeah, well, I'm just out playing right now, not doing so much for the quests. So.
Oh, okay. When I'm sometimes when I do you know where they are? The hobgoblin and the...
Yeah, you are coming to a maze of sorts. Let's see if I remember.
Sometimes when I need to do extra steps and I don't want to go outside, I come in here and go through the refugee camp and punch these guys.
Yeah.
It's good exercise.
Down there is the crystals. Straight ahead is...
My Apple Watch counts this as steps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. That is beautiful.
Yeah. This makes it a little bit easier.
You mind if I friend you?
Yeah, sure.
You do mind? You know, it's so funny.
Oh, no.
The question is always answered wrong by people.
Yeah.
Is this one?
Yeah.
Okay. But then you gotta carry that head back. I gotta carry it back. Hello. Hello, Mr. Hobgoblin. They do a really good job with the graphics on this.
Yeah. Is there any other good VR games you're playing?
I play Medieval Dynasty, where I have a little farm and I build stuff, and then I play Sail, which is just ridiculous because there's so many kids, and I am both. I feel sorry for kids in VR, and I envy them at the same time, because what the heck do you have a $500 headset? And then why do you have a $500? Why are you in VR and your parents aren't with you?
Yeah.
If I had a kid, come on, get on there. Oh, there we go. Got 2 of them. All right, thank you. That was really appreciated. Okay. Oh. Interesting. If I had a kid and they were in VR, I would be in there here with them.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit in the game
Yeah,
world.
and I don't want to be alone, like doing this with a kid. I really don't. I don't want to. When I play Sail, a lot of times in Sail, the it's like co-op because they join. And are we going the same way or are we going a different
Oh no,
way?
I'm went through the gate that was straight ahead in the dungeon.
But I just like, and then some of them, I had a kid ask me if he could friend me. No, I don't want to be your friend on Oculus.
Yeah, I played when they got the release for Ghostbusters on VR, and I was thinking most of the older audience would be there.
Right.
Yeah, well.
Well, you know what? And it's sad too because I know a lot of people who are who would love this, but it takes a little bit of getting used to. And glitches and stuff. Is it this guy?
Yeah, that's a goblin.
Okay, now I gotta grab his head. His head? Oh, there it is. It disappeared. Why did it disappear?
Yeah, it disappeared after like just 5 seconds or something.
So I have to reset?
No, there are more hobgoblins around here.
Okay. I don't know. I can understand why it appeals to kids. I have a couple of nephews who play. I don't play with them because I don't want to play with them. But, okay, here's another one. Come here, guy. Come here. Let me get your head. Damn it. Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go?
I don't know. It went flying.
Heck. But I love being in VR. It's my favorite place to be. What other games do you play?
In VR, I've been playing a little bit of Star Wars and what do you call it, Hybris or something.
Hybris, yes. Okay, here we go. Come here, guy. Come here. Touch your head. Okay, got it.
Yeah, nice.
Yes. Now, Hybris is single player, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess sometimes I play this game solo, so I guess I could play single player games. But I'm used to World of Warcraft where you play with a lot of people. Or with different people.
Yeah, I like multiplayer more.
I used to play Zenith for like 2 years until it died.
Yeah. I think that was the first game I bought, seen it to PlayStation, but it was pretty dead already.
Yeah, I'm in a group of people who still do some of the events. Every other week I go in and do some cosmetic crazes with players.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. But You know, I miss ASJs. I did it! I mean, we did it! Let's go back to the main thing, to the campsite, so I can turn in these quests, and then we'll go over behind the necromancer.
Yeah.
How's the weather in Sweden? Cold, warm?
No, it's a little cold, but not much.
Yeah, we just got snow.
Another player.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
it's been cranky. We're heading back to the necromancer. Have you done that one? What level are you? Oh, I have to check to see if I'm muted. Sometimes people get muted when they come in.
Little snow for the time of year.
Hi. Nope, you're not muted. Alright, let's head back, and then we're gonna go to do the place behind the necromancer. Unless somebody needs to do the necromancer, because I like doing him. Ooh, that came out wrong. I like that whole fight. Hello, merchant. Oh, unlock the stone seal. I haven't done that one. That's the one we need to do. Okay. What do I want? Random armor helm. It's so funny how once you do something for these people, they want you to do more. Like, jeez, just did something for you. Alright. That was a lot of fun. I really liked that game. And as you can see, when I am slashing, I am moving, I'm getting exercise. I love flailing with those weapons. And it is just, it has a lot of replayability because as you could see, I'm playing with the hitting weapons, which makes me what they call a warrior. When I make another character, I'm going to deal with magic. And I think what I'm going to do is, on the days that I like doing the slashing things because with my Apple Watch, it actually counts as steps. It counts as my fitness. It counts as my workout. And I do feel like I'm getting a workout with it. So, but on the days that I don't need the extra workout, because I try to get 10,000 steps a day, I will try out the magic, you know, using the wand. And also you can the bow is really good in this game too, so I want to do both of those, and I won't be so physical, and it'll be interesting to try that, and it will make me feel more like I'm back in World of Warcraft. I also like the social aspect of both that game and Sail. The third game I want to show you is Medieval Dynasty. And this game is kind of like Sims in VR without the people, the NPCs. I'm building a house, I'm farming, I'm doing things like hunting and living on this land. And it kind of reminds me of the 13th Floor. If you've never seen that movie, look it up. It's a great movie about VR. It's one of my favorite movies. And it's where I thought VR would be, where you would experience a different kind of lifestyle. A lot of VR games revolve around fighting, shooting, and killing. But this particular game is just about, well, the only killing is when you're hunting for food to cook stuff. But it's really fun, and I hope you enjoy this. So this is Medieval Dynasty. You load in, and then you pick your play mode. It says sitting, but I'm really standing because for some reason, if I pick standing, I'm too short. They have different options. These are the solo options, but this is the co-op. And you can join a server. These are all the current servers people are playing. Ryan, the Colonel Sanders. Or you can host your own game, and then you can decide whether you want to be a public logger or not. So I'm just going to hop into my game. And it takes a moment or two to load up. Oh, it's nighttime. What time is it? 8:08. So, and it's the second day of summer. So I am going to, well, I'm gonna get my apples. And this is my windmill. Oh, I have a torch here that I can light up. Now, this is where I make my flour. Over here we have some wolves. And I built this fence because they would attack me. They would just run over here, but they can't come over this fence, or so I think. But I hear one. All right, let me see. I have a where'd my light go? Hello. Hi. Poor thing. You can't come and bite me, can you? Oh, who's a good wolfie, huh? Who is a good wolfie? Aren't you a good? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Now, if I were to go over there, which I can jump the fence. Oh, there's a fox over there. I'm gonna light this back up. Jump over, he will attack me. If I don't hit him fast enough, he can hurt me. See, he just bit me. Oh shoot. Now I'm half healed. He could actually kill me. And he has a brother back there, so I have to be careful. Alright. Oops, so now I get out my knife and I can skin him and get meat and leather from him. Leather and meat that I can cook. Oops. So I can get my light and hope that his brothers don't come looking for me. There's a deer there. I'm gonna get out of here, hop back over the fence. Now I can heal myself with some healing potions, or I can eat something like an apple. It'll heal me. But right now I'm gonna go to bed so that we can wake up and see the rest of my farm. So now the wolves are gone. The fox is still there. I'm working on this fence. Right now it's enough to keep the wolves out, but here's my windmill for my flour. That's where I make my planks. That's where I make my bows and my rope. This is my home. This is one of my resource buildings where I store a lot of my stuff. This is my smithy where I make turn ore into ingots and then the ingots into tools. That's my storage for that. There's ingots I've made and ore. And I need to go out and gather some more. These are my chickens. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. So I'm collecting the chickens. I need to check my bags and make sure I got room. Because if your bags are full and you go to pick up eggs, you'll break them. And check their food. They have enough food. Over here, oh, I have some more chickens. There is a glitch where they have way too many eggs. And then, over here are my pigs. And they give me manure. They've got food. And I have another batch of pigs here. This is fertilizer. Now I don't use these for food because I can get the meat from the wolves or other animals that I can hunt. Oh, look at these. Oh, I think I just broke one. I just broke an egg. Look at that. The developers, I think, are aware that the egg situation is way more than it should be. But I had reported it in the Discord, and some of the other players were like, shh, don't say anything. Oops, I think I just broke another one. Yeah, I still have plenty of room. So I just collected 170 eggs. Now, this is my farm. I'm growing cabbage here. And I think I'm growing, oh, these are carrots. These are cabbages. I think I'm growing beets. And then these are all wheat for my flour. And over here, all these are pumpkins. And there's some more wheat. And then these are some of my buildings that I just built because I wanted to make a little town. There's a lot to do here. I have to cook some things. This is some of the food that I cook. It's a pumpkin pie. I can make things with the apples and the eggs and the meat. and I can build things. I just put this house in here. But I don't really need the house, so I'm gonna make it into something else, maybe a meeting place, or I might make it a church or something, or a meeting place, like, because I can build benches in here. Log benches, or wooden benches. These I just need planks. I might do that. Now, because I have to watch the time goes by really fast. A day here is 45 minutes. So, I have 3 days in summer. Like the first day, I have 3 days. The spring, I have 3 days to plant everything, and then biggest thing here is summer and fall. I get these trees produce apples, and if I don't get them all, I lose them. So these are this is a pear tree, and they only produce in the oops, yeah, let me get that apple. They only produce in the fall. I really like this place. I need, because I'm doing things like I want to make those benches, because I'm getting thirsty. So I have my backpack. So in closing, I'm keeping myself busy. I'm not drinking. I actually have bottles of tequila in my house that I have no desire to try. On New Year's Eve, I drink sparkling apple cider. And the other day, I went to a co-worker's retirement party, and I had what I call my virgin sex on the beach, which is just cranberry juice and orange juice. And I have just no desire. And I just think about, if you're trying to quit, think about why you drink and how it makes you feel. And what I have been visualizing is that with the drinking I'm doing today, the things I'm doing today, I'm actually pulling out of my future self. I don't know if that makes sense, but what I'm doing today is taking away from my future. Every drink I have is me pulling a brick out of the house that I want to live in the future. And that brick is something that I wouldn't have if I wasn't drinking, if I wasn't eating, because I'm not eating fatty foods, because I'm exercising. Every time I exercise, I am putting that brick back. Every time I don't drink, I'm storing up those bricks for my future. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like when I saw somebody smoking a cigarette the other day, and I'm like, I know you need that cigarette. I know you're a little bit tense, and that cigarette makes you feel better, but you're taking something from your future to placate your situation now. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, and subscribe.